I'm just gonna talk about the ocean for a little bit. The ocean is a blue place. It has a lot of fish in it. It has a lot going on, like, within it. There's dolphins in the ocean. I like dolphins. Dolphins are cool because dolphins are, like, smart. And they, I don't know, they're like mammals. So they're, I think, technically, like, if you believe in evolution, which most people do, they're, like, related to humans because they're mammals, I think, or something like that. I don't know. They, like, breathe oxygen, which is weird because they live in the water, but they have, like, a hole on top of their head or something, so they breathe air through that, I think. And the rest of the ocean is, like, well, you got the parts that are near the coast, which people actually know about, and then you got all the parts that are, like, in the middle of nowhere, and I think, pretty sure, in the deep parts, and those parts, pretty sure those parts have, like, a lot of unknowns. Like, I've heard the statistic, we've only explored 5% of the ocean. I don't know what they mean by that exactly, but I tend to think it means we don't know much about the ocean, you know. So, that's a whole thing. And, you know, and now I'm about the ocean, swimming in the like, if you go to the beach and try to swim in the ocean, usually it sucks. But I'm thinking West Coast, like Northwest. It's kind of like the water's cold and stuff, and it's not hot, but I don't know. Maybe it's probably better to swim in the ocean on the east. I don't know. As far as that goes. And also with the ocean, you have to worry about, on the West Coast, earthquakes, because if there's, like, an earthquake, there will be like a tsunami, and that would suck. You know, if you're just there and then all of a sudden you're, like, dying because of the tsunami, it's, like, not really what you want to happen. So, and there's boats in the ocean too. There's, like, some, like, I've been on a cruise ship before. That's a big boat. You know, it's amazing that cruise ships exist because they're, like, huge boats. You're just, like, on the ocean. You look out, it's the ocean. The thing about cruise ships, though, is they're really bad for the environment, incidentally. So, that's a whole thing. But I think these days, they offer, like, methods for paying extra to offload your environment, or offset your environmental impact, which is nice. Because I don't want to, like, be the reason why the world, like, melts or whatever. Like, you don't want to be, like, causing the problems. Like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how the ocean, like, works as far as, like, why is there an ocean? Why is there water? Why do we need it to survive? But, like, you could ask that about anything. Like, why do we need anything to survive? So you could go kind of down the rabbit hole with that one. But why is there an ocean? You know, most of the earth is covered in water. Well, I don't even know what water is. I mean, I know it's H2O, hydrogen and oxygen, you know. But that doesn't really explain what it is. It doesn't really explain much. Like, yeah, I don't know, it's weird. There's planets without water, but, like, I guess the water's, like, frozen or something, like on Mars. On Mars, the water's just frozen. Mars probably had oceans at one point, but not anymore. That's the Martian deal. They don't have oceans. It's just dry and cold. That's why people don't live on Mars, I think. Because I think we could have sent a mission out there if it was like really promising. But then again, there would probably be aliens there if it was really that promising, like for life. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's all I have to say about the oceans. Thanks for listening. I'm just gonna